Welcome to Minnesota Varsity League's Minecraft 2v2 tournament. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I am joined, as always, or mostly always, by my man, Mr. Skepter. How are you, boss?
Doing great, Thunder. Excited for the day, excited for some Minecraft Bedwars, and can't
Are you
wait to
ready to
get
get
it
going or
going.
what?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm ready. We've been looking forward to this event. I mean, this has been a long time coming. Minecraft making its first appearance on the MNVL, and I mean, we're stoked. I know that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep, definitely. This is something, as you said, we have been looking forward to for a long while. This is kicking off for our next season too, because Minecraft is something that we are, I believe, most likely going to be featuring, if not guaranteed to be featuring here coming up as part of the Minnesota Varsity League. It's a very, very popular game, and it's a game that our students have been asking for. That's something we do here at Minnesota Varsity League, right? If our
hmm
students are asking and trying to get a game competitive, in a competitive way, that's what we're trying to do for our students. So there's a great opportunity. And today is 2v2 Bed Wars. So, Skep, what I'm going to have you do, we were going over some of this stuff. We've been playing some. Why don't you go over for the viewers who maybe don't know Minecraft as well, what we're going to be looking at today in these 2v2 Bed Wars?
Sure. So, folks, today we're playing Minecraft Bedwars. All right, two versus two on the map. So we're gonna have both teams will be spawning on opposite sides of the map, and the whole goal here is to farm your resources from the generators, such as iron, gold, your emeralds, your diamonds, and basically you're trying to gear up to take out your opponent team's bed. And what that does is it eliminates respawning from the game, and basically you're able to finish off your opponents one last time to eliminate them from the game and in the end win Bed Wars. So
Yep. Yep, exactly right. Exactly right. So, what we're going to see the players doing is gathering resources, building things to not only get to other places to gather resources, but also to protect their own resources and protect their own base, protect their own bed, all of that.
hmm
And we are going to be getting going. We have our main matchup, or our first matchup here, is going to be Malstead and Squirrel versus War Pigs, which is the second team. And as soon as we get going, we're going to have that up on screen and getting going for you guys. So we thank you for your patience in getting going today. We had a few teams that didn't show up, and this is something that happens relatively regularly. Unfortunately, it's something that we put together the tournaments for everybody, and then all of a sudden, day of, we want to get started on time, but we can't because we have to redo the brackets like pretty much every weekend. So that is something that we've been working with, and something that we're trying to again work through for you guys so that we can bring you to production and we can get this Minecraft going for you. So we appreciate your patience and we appreciate you hanging with us, folks. I see you in the chat with they like our shirts today, Skep.
yeah,
They like the
yeah,
outfits today. They said we're looking fresh today, my
dude.
man.
I mean, you're looking pretty dapper
Oh,
yourself,
stop
Thunder.
it.
I was,
Stop
oh,
it.
come on, I'm
Stop it.
serious.
I try to button up. I try to button up for the esports, you know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Try to keep it fresh. Keep it fresh, you know what I mean? I can't wait to end up with at least one if not a couple of those jerseys like you have. I don't have any jerseys yet.
Dude,
So
I can send you
I
some. I got a lot.
dude, yeah, I know. Well, maybe they'll fit me now that I've been working out in that. So we'll see.
Been pumping
Uh
iron.
yeah, I've been trying. I've been trying. You know what I mean?
Nice. I've seen the
Yes,
videos.
sir. Love it. Love it. So yeah. So anyway, so folks, we will be getting into these games as soon as the players are ready and as soon as we have the lobbies organized. Getting the lobbies organized can be a little bit of a complicated thing too, because these are unique servers, as we'll get into when we get into the games. But the winner on the day, the winner of the tournament, or the two winners, because this is 2v2, each
hmm
one is going to be walking away with a $25 gift card to Steam. Okay. We have been doing prizes for all of our Winter League series. Um, and this is no different. $25 to each of the winners for Steam for whatever they want, games, whatever it may be. This is an opportunity to come out, try to win a championship for you and your friend, and try to go home with a little bit of cash flow for Steam. So we're excited for that. And we're going to get popping as soon as the players are ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
One
I
more
mean,
moment here.
listen, Steam gift card is a very nice prize. If you ask
Oh,
me,
yeah.
I'd be very excited to walk away with a Steam gift card. All right, those
Hmm.
25 bones don't come around easy. All right,
No,
this day and age, 25 bones to Steam, that can go a long way.
I'm telling you. Hey, we talked about it on the last cast actually, because we were talking about Steam gift cards. I just picked up like all three of the Batman games because they were on sale and they were only like $15, and that was great.
Yeah,
Some
that's a
to play,
steal.
some to. I love games like that to just like cool down at the end of the night. I play. first-person shooters and that. So at the end of the night, I like to have something that I can just kick back with the controller and kind of chill. Oh man,
Hmm.
perfect games for that. Arkham Knight, Arkham City, catch me. Woo! I love it. I love it, man. I love it. What games do you play for when you're just chilling? I know you're a League player and you play some Valorant with me and that, but when you're like trying to just like wind down, you want to play something mindless. What do you play?
I
I mean, not
mean,
mindless, but you know what I
yeah,
mean.
I don't know. I mean, I'd say honestly, my chill game has become Rocket League. I've been playing a
Yeah,
lot more Rocket League recently
there you
than any
go.
other game. I mean, I used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight, so that game I still play here
Huh?
and there for fun, but not as much as I'd say Rocket League now is probably like my
Nice,
third game.
nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
Rocket
Yeah,
League's
when I'm winding down, when I'm chilling, it's either Batman or I definitely get down on the Pro Skater, Tony Hawk's. Oh,
Tony
I
Hawk,
love it. Oh,
unreal.
dude. Yep, right before I'm going to bed, give me 30, 40 minutes of just jamming around on Pro Skater 1 or 2 because I got them both on the remakes. I love 'em.
Nice,
Great
dude.
stuff.
Yeah, I haven't
Good
played
stuff.
Tony Hawk since like PS2 back in the day,
Oh
man.
yeah. Oh yeah. I
Long
got my
time ago.
Dreamcast right here. I got my Dreamcast. I got the discs too. Definitely.
Nice, dude. That's sweet.
Good stuff. Guys,
Yeah.
thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for being patient with us. Thanks for hanging. Everybody, we've got a great crew here today. How many people we got on the stream right now? 50 people waiting. Look at this.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you. Thank you for making Minnesota Varsity League what it is. Our viewers, our fans, everybody out there, everybody who's in the chat right now, everybody who's been playing, all you coaches, everybody, thank you. Thank you. We're so fortunate to be here. And every week, I look forward to doing this. And I know Skepta does too. So
Same.
thank
Yeah,
you.
I was gonna say
Thank you.
same.
Like it's,
Dude.
I mean, we are so unbelievable. I keep checking over here on the chat, just looking at you guys. Thank you for this.
All right, Thunder.
These players are just a moment away from getting ready. We're gonna get in. I can't wait to see what strategies. We talked about strategies just a little bit
Hmm.
before this. I can't wait to see what strategies these kids bring. A lot of them are probably they are because they are mechanically so good at this game, a lot of them are going to go on the offensive right away.
Hmm.
And what we'll do, obviously, Skeptor, but we'll be doing the play-by-play, and we will be commentating through all of that. But what we're going to see, folks, again, is a lot of aggressive play because these are students that have been playing this game a lot. They know this game very well. Unlike me, for me, my mechanics, it takes me 5-10 minutes to do something that these students will do in a matter of 30 to 45 seconds. Really incredible stuff. So I can't wait to see that. They're going to be running across these different um the diamonds, the emeralds, some of the resources that we're talking about are actually located on different islands, as we'll
Hmm.
see when we get into the server too. So that's going to make for things that are super interesting because you're going to have to get moving over. You have to make a decision whether you're going to go on the attack, stay on the defensive, go for resources, whatever it may be. Can't wait to get into it and get on the servers.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm excited, man. We're getting ready to jump into things, finally coming up on getting things solidified and set up. Thunder, I was getting
Mhm.
ready to ask you. I mean, neither of us have seen any of these players play Minecraft before, so that's, new to
Right.
us. It'll be interesting to kind of get our first perspective. But I mean, who you taking on this first game? War Pigs or the Malstead Squirrel combo?
Oh, dude. I mean, uh, it. I mean, I get
I
scared
mean,
when I
it's
hear
a yeah,
when I hear war pigs. I get a little nervous. But I've heard this Malstead and Squirrel duo is pretty formidable.
yeah.
That's what I hear. I hear that they're
Okay.
very good. I hear they're very technically sound. I hear they're speedy. I hear they're a speedy duo as well.
That sounds
So
like lots of trouble if you're the War Pigs dealing with a speedy duo. Pigs aren't the fastest, they don't, I mean, they can surprise you with a little bit of speed, but it's not like too much going there or anything like that. So, I mean, we'll see. Can the
yeah,
pigs handle the heat, is what
yeah, right.
I'm
Yeah, we
hearing.
will see. We will see. This is great. Wouldn't be Minnesota Varsity, Minnesota Esports without making casters suffer for 15 minutes of improv. This is fantastic. That's good stuff.
Listen,
St. John's Prep always
listen, we're
poof.
built different,
That's fire
boys.
right there. That's
Yeah,
great.
we're built different on this cast, okay? We're
Well,
showing up ready.
we're
Every
ready. We're ready to
yeah,
go. We played listen, we played a bunch of Minecraft to get ready last night. We also played a bunch of Rocket League to wind down last night. So we've gone through our paces,
yeah, we
guys,
put in
today.
the
So
work.
the improv you're getting today is top notch. This
Yeah.
is literally the best you're ever going to get. So pay attention. Make sure you're
Prepare
clipping this stuff.
prepared
Make
improv.
sure you're clipping every joke that we tell, okay, and share with your friends because this is the grade A material right here. We've been prepping for days. We've been prepping the whole weekend.
Yeah, we didn't even know War Pigs was our second team since we had to
Yep.
redo the bracket. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny. My camera froze for a second. I was like, oh no, did I DC? Oh my.
Right as we're
Anywho,
talking about how good the stream is, camera freezes on you.
yeah, but that's on my end. That's
Right,
not on the
right.
stream. That's on my end,
No,
obviously.
for sure. I'm just saying
Always
it's
check your tech, folks. Check your tech. And if listen, here's a recommendation that I make. As long as we're improv and as long as we're going for it, we're waiting for these players to get in. I always say tech on the table, bevies on the floor. Right? Have I said
bevies
that
on
to
the
you before,
floor.
Skipper? Beverages on the floor. Yes,
I,
absolutely. I
you
have got
know,
listen. I got 2 cups or jugs or whatever that are resealable tops, hydro flasks, whatever. Those things can sit on the floor. Get that away from my mouse, my monitor, all my good stuff, my controllers now that I use so much because all these Rocket League kids have inspired me to just keep the controller in my hand. Man, bevies on the floor, dude. Get
Thunder.
that away from my tech.
Thunder. What about G Fuel in the bottle? The nice little
In the
bottle that they
bottle,
give.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's all
I got
fine
the
and
lid
good,
on it
dude.
too.
Listen, that's all fine and good, except for that one time you don't snap the top because you're
Yeah,
like, oh no, it's good, it's good. I got to get back on the rift
right. I
because
got
I
to get
know you're
back to the
thinking that.
jungle.
I know
I got
you're
to get
thinking
back to the
that.
jungle. You're
You're an
right.
aggressive player. You love to be in the jungle and you love to go for it. So I mean, I'm telling you, there's going to be that one time you forget to pop that top, and hoof, man.
All right. Well, I'll make sure I let you know the day that comes.
Okay, yes, please do. I hope it doesn't. I'm not wishing that on you. I hope
Right.
that doesn't happen to you. But if it does, please tell me.
For
Because
sure.
for me, I got to keep all that. I got to keep all that
Bevies on
well
the
away.
floor.
Yeah, bevies on the floor. That's
Bevies on
right.
the
Tech
floor.
on the
Twitch chat.
table, bevies on the floor. That's the Thunder McFadden way.
You guys
As long
heard
as
it.
we're just riffing here.
Quote it and put it on a t-shirt.
That's right. Yep,
Bevies on the
absolutely.
floor.
Man,
Yeah,
I bet we got a lot of viewers that would buy Minnesota Varsity League t-shirts with some
for sure.
ridiculous phrasing on it.
Oh, if you just put a Thunder face on the middle of a nice little sweater, I mean, that'd be a great gift for a father, a grandmother. I mean, list goes on.
I'm telling you. Hey, listen, everybody at SJP Esports, please don't worry. We're going to continue the nonsense as soon as I mean throughout the cast. Okay, I
Oh yeah.
promise. This
Oh yeah.
this stuff is going to continue. Okay, because Minecraft is great, and and it is one of the games that we are less familiar with, even though we are familiar with it now. We've never cast it before, which is so exciting. So I can't wait for that. Yeah, we're gonna be getting down to it. This is gonna be a fun. It's going to be a fun stream and a fun cast. So everybody, thank you for being
All right,
here.
ladies
We're
and
going into the
gentlemen,
game,
the
guys.
moment has finally arrived.
Woo!
We are
There
started
it
off.
is.
The War
All right.
Pigs.
Rustic, we're waiting for one other player to get in here. This is the lobby right here. Oh, we already have a bridge across from the blue team. Look at that. Look at all that wool they've already laid down. Folks, those blocks right there are all made of wool.
Yep. That's your main utility for really movement and a very precious resource that is needed in Bedwars. It's how you move around the map. It's how you cross to different islands. I mean, the wool is king in
Yep.
this game of Bedwars here.
If you play like me, I'm going to either Emerald or Diamond Island, and I get there and I run out of wool.
We got a little meetup.
Oh!
Blue team just
It's
snagged
on
the
right
emeralds,
now.
and Rustic is
Oh!
having none of it.
Not even close, dude.
Slays him on the spot. Is Rustic's missing his teammate? Is the bed must be lone wolf.
He's
Rustic,
a lone wolf.
1 versus 2. The War Pigs opting into it.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Now that is scary. Yeah.
No, they're
Blue
going
team-
after him.
Yeah, they're coming after him. They're coming for blood now. One of the blue team members was just slain by Rustic, and there's strength in numbers. So these guys better use their 1-on-2 advantage here. I mean,
Oh my gosh, they better. Hey, I'm seeing in the chat right now that Rustic is going 1v2 for the whole tournament. The confidence. Wow, to go 1v2. Craziness.
I mean, that shows you the time and dedication that he's put on the Minecraft server, though, to fancy himself in a 1 versus 2. He knocks one player off the map. Mulstead trying to run away here.
Oh, but Mulstead gets to it. Is he gonna get to the bed?
Rustic, and he takes out the bed for good measure. Rustic's last respawn now will not be able to come back into this one as the blue team falls back to regather. Oh, but that's hilarious.
He does. He pops off right there. But now the question is did he jump or did he fall?
Could have jumped for reset.
Yep, could have jumped for a reset.
Could have jumped for a faster reset. I should have said, yeah. But you're right. Did he throw his items?
Oh, he
Are
fell.
they?
He fell. He just told us. He said, "Nope, I fell." He's
Yeah,
listening.
he fell. He fell. There it is.
Whoops.
It looked
Hey,
like a failed jump to me.
listen,
That's
no
why I
harm,
said it.
no foul. That happens to me all the
Squirrely.
time when I'm playing this
Oh,
game.
and Squirrely
Oh!
just eliminates Rustic. The 1 versus 2 lone wolf journey.
Oh,
We saw an elimination early on, but it was not to be. As
and
Squirrely
there
and
it is.
Malstead torched the lone wolf war pig.
They do, and I think we are doing best of 3, so we're gonna get to see these folks go up against each other once again. Oof, Rustic coming in with the confidence doing that 1v2, but comes back to bite him. Malstead and Squirrely showing a strong performance, putting together a quick bridge, getting over there, and to destroy the bed that quickly.
Yeah, I
I
think it
mean,
is best
that's
of
the
one, by the way.
biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that Rustic is going to be facing is that okay, well, he's got nobody home. He's got nobody home to help out. He's got nobody that can, maybe if you need to get back real quick, hop off the map and get right back in there. Whatever. I mean, gonna be tough here. Gonna be tough here
Mhm.
for Rustic. But hey, listen, a very, very, very nice outing from Squirrely and Malstead. That seemed pretty well calculated
Mhm.
based on everything I saw there. That was a very nice play.
Yeah, I mean, in a one-on-two scenario, it seems pretty straightforward. You send one guy in to get him low at least, and then a second man follows through and finishes the job. And that seems to be what Blue Team did. They destroyed the bed, went back,
Yep.
regathered, gathered items, and went back in together and took care of it. Rustic, nothing to do there. Thunder, I do
Yeah.
believe that it is best of one today, is what I
Okay.
was told
So we're not doing
earlier.
best of 3. Okay,
I do
perfect. So
not think so.
we will be moving into another matchup after this. One and done. But hey, GG's to the players, right? Rustic coming out thinking, "Hey, maybe I got a shot at doing this thing one man versus the rest." But what you have to remember is, I mean, it's one thing to do it a man down if you're talking about teams of 5, teams of 7, teams of whatever it may be. It's a totally different thing when it is a 2v2 and
Yeah,
you're
it's a
down to 1
solo.
and I mean when the other team listen, even if they're operating at like kind of a medium pace, something's going to happen. Something that's going to happen that you don't see. Going to happen behind your shoulder or whatever that you don't see and it's going to come back to bite you, right?
Hmm.
No.
No, no, surely. I mean, props to Rustic for sticking it out and going for it. I mean, at the end of the day, you never know unless you try. And I mean,
Yep.
we saw moments of brilliance at the start there. Good little elim, knocking a player off the map, taking, the emeralds off of, I believe it was Malstead that was in the middle when they dueled there. But, I mean, it was a good look nonetheless. Good efforts all around, and the blue team moves on. So
Definitely.
we'll see how things pick up when we get back into a game. Hopefully, we can catch up more at the beginning. I think we are just having some technical difficulties at the start, and bracket resetting makes things quite complicated. I promise it's not an easy or fun task, and yeah, dealing
Mhm.
with it it's not fun, but it is what it is, man.
Yep.
Nobody's upset. We're good. We're moving now,
Yep.
getting back into the swing of things. So
Getting
looking
things
forward to it
rolling.
though.
Yeah. Yeah, I ultimately at the end of the day, there are a lot of moving pieces here, so we're getting them put together as quickly as we possibly can for you folks. Thank you for your patience throughout the day so far, and continuing as we move on. Appreciate you big time. Yeah, as we go into this next matchup, right? When we saw the first match, we were getting in just slightly after when things had started, right?
Hmm.
And so, for those of you, for any, let's say, parents, family, friends that don't understand Minecraft as well, in Bedwars, it's a 2v2. Okay. Again, we mentioned this at the beginning of the cast. Your main goal is to protect your bed and destroy the other team's bed. And the other team's bed exists on a floating island that is just over there. And then there
Yeah.
are other floating islands that have resources on them, right? So your responsibility is to take these wool blocks, lay them down in front of one another, and build yourself bridges and things like that to go over and mine the resources, right? Minecraft, there it is, crafting things, mining things. Yep, wonderful. And so in this, as we're seeing these teams go through, as soon as the bed is destroyed, okay, then your players will no longer respawn. Okay, you would respawn after you're killed, after you're bumped off the map, whatever it may be. and then you respawn. But if your bed is destroyed, then you're not. You do not get to respawn. So that is what signals kind of the moving towards the end game and moving towards the end of what be your team or the other team, right?
Hmm.
And you're gathering resources and building things along the way. Okay, a lot of these strategies are going to be very aggressive, as we said. Some of them may be a little bit more defensive when we do see an actual real 2v2 here.
Hmm.
But having one player kind of focus on building and fortifying around their bed, making it more difficult for the other team to get to it, and then one player either attacking or potentially going after some of these resources that are existing on the other islands on the server. So, yeah, that's a little
Nice.
background on kind of what we're looking at there for you guys. And we are just waiting on our next matchup here. So, do we have a, I don't know, production? Do we have players' names that are coming up next, or are we just waiting for games to get done?
Okay. No,
No
no, we're
problem
okay.
at all.
Yep. Trying to figure out where we're at in the bracket.
No big deal,
Have
guys.
it
We
sorted
are
out shortly.
just hanging right now. So thank you again for your patience and thank you for hanging with us. As soon as we get our teams in here, we're going to get the next game going. And then after that game, we'll probably take a quick break and get the bracket kind of organized again moving forward. As we said at the beginning of the cast, it can be a little difficult when we are reorganizing things kind of on the fly, but also from the get-go when we have some teams that are either not available or that type of thing, which things
Hmm.
happen, things are understandable, but at the same time, we do want to emphasize the importance of these casts and these esports and all of that, right? We treat these just like any other sport, any other extracurricular activity, anything like that at your school. And so we appreciate the folks that are showing up, that are getting here on time, and that are here to participate and have fun and have a good time. That's what it's all about. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's about showing up to have fun and to enjoy this, which is what we all do. So thank you to everybody who did come, and thank you for everybody who's watching and hanging with us. And that, yeah, as we've heard in the chat, Skep, you and I are just getting so much better at this improv. It's like
Dude,
it's just, I mean, we're gonna have a show here soon.
I
That's
haven't
just
even been
us
saying much,
talking,
honestly, the past couple
right?
minutes. You've been dominating it. It's all you. I'm literally just sitting here trying to, smile, thinking about the games, thinking about,
Just getting going,
getting
just
back
doing
into
it.
it. I mean,
You know,
honestly, I'm trying to figure out who the players that are playing next are, if I'm being honest. So
yep,
as soon as
yep,
we get those names, we'll let you guys know. Start talking about that, and yeah, I mean that's really all we can do right now.
yep. St. Louis
Okay.
Park versus St. John's Prep. SLP versus SJP, which isn't confusing at all for us. No way. That's never been confusing in like Rocket League or any of that. Has it, Skepper? No, I've never gotten
No,
confused and made a
I have
mistake
not gotten
on the
confused
camera
from those
about
two
SJP
names.
versus SLP. Never done it. Nope, definitely not.
Nope. Couldn't say Thunder's done that one, honestly, folks. So,
But hey, we're going to do our best not to right now as we get into this matchup. St. John's Prep versus St. Louis Park. As soon as we got it going, guys, we're going to get it up on the screen for you and get it happening. These are two of the kind of story programs in Minnesota Varsity League. Excited to see these teams going up against one another. These are programs that have different teams in different sports kind of across the board for
hmm.
us here at Minnesota Varsity League. Always participating, always hanging, always great attitudes, both of these teams and both of these schools. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Can't wait. Can't wait to see.
Yeah.
Yep,
I mean, both these schools have produced champions across different
they
games,
have.
so that's all that really needs to be said on the subject. I mean, you look at these schools and you look at some of the leading talents that have played through Minnesota
Mhm.
esports, you know.
Yeah,
So crazy to see stuff like that, and hopefully, more talent continues to come out from schools like this because all it takes is a couple kids playing, man, and then more and more will follow. That's how it's always been,
yep,
and it's how things will continue to be. So, you know, all it takes is one guy, or one person, one girl. It doesn't matter who it is to inspire youth, and train continues.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's true. And even, and you can tell the story however you want, but I mean, even Minnesota Varsity League itself, the the way that this organization came to be, you were kind of part of it at the beginning because you were a student as well.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna try to toot my own horn, but basically, I went to Jake and basically was like, we got to start a league, like a gaming club at the
Yep.
school. And I was 2 or 3 months before I was going to graduate high school, so there wasn't really a point in doing it then because it's like you're going to be gone before anything gets going. But we talked over
Hmm.
the summer, and I wanted to be around as a coach and help out the youth and get things started. And we found HSEL, and from there, I mean, the rest was history.
Yeah.
Won nationals, you know,
Yep.
every school in Minnesota is trying to start up an esports program all of a sudden
Yeah.
because we have a national champion in Minnesota. I mean, dude, to tell you how bad, like going through St. Louis Park, to tell you how bad we were at every other sport, it would be like an understatement. Like our
Hmm.
football homecomings, we'd get blown out by like 60 points.
Yeesh.
Like I'd leave halfway through the game because I
Yep.
couldn't sit and watch. I'm not going to sit out here in the cold and watch my friends get
Yeah.
dogged on the
Yeah.
field.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Right. You
So
know,
playing, sorry, yeah, you can
yeah.
go.
No,
But
you're good.
esports is a completely different world, honestly.
Yeah, we're heading into game right here, and I think all of your points are extremely well made. I asked you to tell that story for a reason. I think it's a very, very valuable story. And yes, the conception of Minnesota Varsity League has to do with that. It has to do with a group of people, including our man Skeptor, getting together and saying, "Hey, we want to do this." And now this is where we sit. This is what we have. We are so lucky, and we thank you all for being here. This is
As
awesome.
we could see, yeah. So SLP right now building that wooden fortress around the base. Good to see. You know, I'm gonna give another shout out. Thunder, my little brother is actually Thick Subway Rat. He's playing in this one today. If you
Oh,
remember, that's
that's
the account I
right.
was on. Yep, that's
Hey,
the account I was on with Rubster Panda representing SLP, my little bro. We'll see what
that's
he's got up
right.
his sleeve because
And then we got
SJP, we've seen Elvin Warrior around in the MNVL server for a while now.
we have Elvin and Ivy are two big time esports names at St. John's Prep. They are very, very involved in the community. They check out not only my stream but also everything else that's going on in Minnesota Varsity League. These are some players right here. Excited to see
Rubster
them on the
Panda
server. This is awesome.
Rubster Panda going a bit aggressive here, going across the
Whoa,
bridge
that
and
jump was
has the jump.
insane.
Yeah, Red has no idea that Rubster Panda has the flank on the bed. One player's back here to defend Elvin Warrior, but if he can't take him, then this could be a bed going down. But
Oh,
Elvin Warrior,
Elvin. Look at that defense. Wow, nice work. Woo!
co-
He was coming in so hot.
yeah, that was an outstanding duel for Elvin Warrior. A great look
Yeah,
for Rubster Panda though. A surprising flank sneak attack, and yeah, almost caught him off guard, but great job by St. John's Prep to defend that.
Elvin, look at that continuing to set up the defense after that. I seriously, because that was Rubster that was on the way in, right? That had that kind of epic jump from right here. Panda came
Yeah,
across over there and made it all the way through. I thought Elvin was in trouble. Elvin reacting perfectly to the attack and then just turning around to fortify the bed right there. Nice work.
yeah. I mean, that was great movement shown by Rubster Panda on that play there. Oh, has the high ground again. Drops a TNT on top of the base. Opens
Oh,
a hole on the bed. Rubster Panda
destroys the bed. Oh, rubs the
destroyed the
panda
bed.
down.
Rubster Panda
Whoa.
waiting for Elvin in the spawn. Does she eliminate one now? She does. It's just Ivy the plant left in a
Oh, wow.
2-on-1 versus Rubster Panda in Thick Subway Rat. Oh no, Elvin's back. Elvin's back. Won the final respawn. Oh, spectating. That's what we see. Okay, yeah, eliminated. I was gonna say because Elvin already respawned. We just saw the
Ivy.
ghost of Elvin Warrior. Ivy in a 1-on-2.
Oh, wow.
What can you do? Rubster Panda
Ivy in
on
trouble
the
here.
hunt.
Look at that.
Wow.
Says no way.
Drops
Going
the
up
whole
top.
block. Ivy's hiding on the run right now.
Gonna grab some
Rubster
emeralds on the way
Panda
through.
on the hunt down. Ivy moving across the bridge up top, trying to find space, but Blue is following. Oh, Ivy falls. That's a lot of fall damage. Gonna
Oh,
die, and that's it.
taken
Ivy
out of
falls
the
to the death.
fall damage. Oh, wow. Ivy with a great run there. What a fantastic run. But look, oh, wow.
But
Kick someone
SLP
ass.
comes out on top. My
They
goodness.
do. Wow, look at them. Oh,
I mean,
that that was a battle right there. That was insane. Oh man,
yeah,
Elvin, look, Elvin, what a defense on that. When Rubster Panda jumps across, that was an epic jump, and I mean coming across full speed. I mean, what? Absolutely nuts. We're gonna get right into another game here. Um, but yeah, that was absolutely crazy. Rubster Panda was jumping and over there. I thought it was over for Elvin, and Elvin says, "No way!" Boom. Oh, nice work. But in the end, even that work from
oh my
Ivy.
goodness. We're jumping right into the
Oh,
middle of a fight here, and blue team just got wiped out from the red team. I hack, and I don't even know how you pronounce that second name.
is that Nixie?
Nixie? Yeah, I mean, maybe. They're pushing for the bed though right now. Blue team just respawned. They're trying to get back out and to defend this.
Is that Boomboss and Catman? Sure is. Catman we saw in
Red's gonna wipe here with his teammate just to regroup.
yep. They were super, super, super aggressive right there. Whew.
Yeah, honestly, red team going for the kill right there.
Yeah, and did they get to the bed? I didn't quite see. We're gonna have to see when we get back here.
No, I don't
Uh
believe they got to the bed. I think red team was they reset
I
before.
know they tried though. I thought they had destroyed a little bit of something, but either way. Wow, another back to it on the middle island. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean when these emeralds are spawning in, you know, that's where pressure is gonna be. Blue trying to climb this ladder. I hack just rips the first member of the blue team apart there. Couldn't even get up the ladder to start attacking. Just got silenced right away. Ihack pushing across the bridge now, falling back and waiting to regroup with his teammate. Here they go. Ihack and Nixie starting to push forward, trying to get the high ground. Something that you see a lot of players doing. Nixie now has the edge. Catman building around though to get back on defense. Oh, knocks him
Oh,
off
knocks
the
him
map.
off. Is he gonna get
Ihack
another
all
one,
alone
Catman?
hits Catman back. Catman goes down. Oh, Nixie dropping some TNT, throwing his items off the map. I think going for a wipe here is what it seems like. Just making sure they can't get across this bridge here. Yeah. One final hit will do it. Boom Boss and Catman. Look at all this bridge action right now.
Yeah, and this all
This is a
happened.
mess.
This middle mess right here, all of this happened in a matter of what I mean, literally just a moment or two. Uh but yeah, they're going after it. They're building something. I mean, just as this goes along, the stuff you're going to see in the middle is going to get more ridiculous and more crazy if the players are attacking in that way.
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't be any reason for them really to destroy it. So you're going to see as
Here
these
we go.
players
Back
live
and
around.
forth.
Oh,
Catman.
Catman coming out on top!
Catman coming out on top, grabbing the emeralds and going back to regroup. Now, yeah, so you see a lot of times where just winning one fight isn't going to do it in the game of Bedwars here. It's about winning the fight, gathering what you can, going back, regrouping, and, building stronger items, getting yourself an elixir, you know, getting yourself, regardless of what you're grabbing and upgrading, you know, these these upgrades need to come in
Yep.
because at the end of the day, having that little bit of an edge, invisibility, regardless of what it is,
Well, and now that we're getting into
could
the
be a difference maker.
2v2, you're right here that now that we're getting into a true 2v2, they have to work the balance of whether they go after resources or attack like they're doing right here.
hmm Both teams jumping into it. Blue team dropping early, and
Oh,
both
wow.
members of red are going to be alive. We're going to see how quickly they can get across this bridge here and maybe threaten this bed. Blue team will
Yeah.
surely be respawning now. There's one player. Both players now back in here to defend this bed. Boom Boss building up. iHack starting to get some of that high ground. Nixie and iHack maybe go to the tree here. That's what it seems like they're doing. Cutting across the tree, trying to find a back
Oh,
route in.
and they
Do they
do
drop
as
the
as
TNT
the
play?
blue player falls.
Yeah, that TNT play from Rubster Panda though last game was
That was huge.
astounding. Just
Huge.
igniting
Massive.
the TNT and dropping it on top of the bed, leaving a huge hole, destroying the bed, I believe.
I think, yeah, I
Is
think
what
that
did it.
explosion not only
Oh,
took
Red
out
Nixie dropping on top of the bed, trying to sneak it. One player
And
getting
Hack.
knocked off. Hack. Nixie, I
IHack gets out of
believe.
there, says, no, I
Yeah,
don't want
I
to give him
believe
the,
Nixie got dropped as well.
yeah, you didn't want to give him the resources. So that's something too for you folks that are less familiar with this game. If you go down, if you are killed by the opposing team, they get your resources, right? So in these sort of cases, a lot of these teams, what they'll do is they'll either throw their items off the map or they will jump off the map themselves, that sort of thing, in an effort to not just give away that stuff to the team.
That is true. Seen it time and time again. I mean, why give resources when you can just throw them off the map yourself before, you know?
Yep.
Oh, Nixie getting sent
Wow.
back to the Shadow Realm. Insta popped off. Catman going to try to push off this. Boom Boss shortly following.
Catman has shown throughout the day that he's very, very, very effective at
Catman pushing up. Firebomb is thrown, and that's half of the defense getting chunked out. Boom Boss drops a TNT on the bed, and the bed's out, exposed.
Oh!
And it gets taken out. These are the final respawns for IHack and Nixie. What do they have left to say? One drops, and IHack falls as well. And the blue team of Boom Boss and Catman will reign supreme.
Look at that. That is insane. Wow. Look
Starting
at
it
that.
off with the firebomb and then quickly following up with the TNT as well to expose that base. I mean, very well played from the blue side.
Totally. Well, and there was a point in there too where I think right there at the end, they were on the way back and Catman knocked Nixie off the map in a point where Nixie didn't want to drop in that way. Nixie was trying to build to get in a more defensive position, and Catman said, no way. Whoop! Just a little popped him off the map and then headed in on the attack. Blue team aggressive, but not too aggressive, right? We saw them coming in to make attacks, but they were doing it effectively. Red team seemed to get maybe a little ahead of themselves on a couple of occasions there, leaving it open for Catman and then for blue team to really kind of control the trajectory of that game. So GG's, nice work. Very, very nice work to those teams. We folks, thank you for sticking with us. We are going to take a very brief break, just a couple of minutes here as we get the other teams organized moving into the rest of the tournament. You saw how exciting that last game was. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back. Thank you for sticking with us.
Everyone, and welcome to the HSEL Nationals. It is an amazing day for Overwatch. We are looking forward to seeing the matchup today as we look to try and again see which one of these teams is going to go into the opportunity to try and claim that prize pool.
There's kids that are in my program that would walk around and have nobody at school to talk to. And now those same kids have like a great group of friends. They're happier. Their parents are ecstatic. Why wouldn't you want to give that to a group of kids that don't have it? Just because you don't understand it.
Okay, yes, they're playing video games, but you got to look past that and also see why are they playing it and what are they doing with it.
There's not a lot of knowledge about gamers out there, you know, so people just don't know what they don't know.
Really collaborative, like a sport. I mean, it is a sport. I mean, it's new that I think it's hard for people to understand that it's a sport.
They have to develop teamwork like any other physical game does.
We got to get rolling. This is where it becomes big time. We've been working all year for this. SLP on 3. 1, 2, 3. SLP!
Thank you so very much for all of you who have tuned in and watched the HSEL Nationals. The 5-map pool today will be Hollywood, Kings Row, Nepal, Lijiang Tower, and Oasis.
I mean, it's interesting to see just how many schools there are this year and how many schools you're beating out to be in the top 8. It's insane.
Joseph is our youngest. He's 17. He was diagnosed with autism at age 4. Not an excuse. He's still Joseph.
Everybody is welcome. You want to come play esports for me? Come play for me. That is the mentality that we have in esports. All right, here we go. St. Louis Park looking for that repeat national title. The only #1 seeds left in the tournament. Nova Kid does drop. Tosi is now on. Now he's feeling it. Get these shots, Tosi. Now he's feeling it. Boom. The point of this is for people to find a place where they belong, make friends, learn discipline, learn teamwork, learn reaction to setbacks.
Triple kill coming out in favor of SLP as they now are starting to look to turn it around.
Frank, I got you. Nice job here with your coffin.
Another solid hold here with an entire team kill for SLP.
When he plays, he wins.
To see if they can keep it into overtime, and that's not going to be enough. That will be SLP claiming the first 3 victories here, best of 5, and they will be going into the finals.
Holy shit. Well, we move on.
Oh yeah, you tied us up. That's good content right there.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back. We are here with our Minecraft Bedwars 2v2 tournament here at the Winter Series in Minnesota Varsity League. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I am joined, as always, by Skeptor. And we're getting into this next matchup, Skeptor. This is going to be Malstead and Squirrel going up against, it is Hill Murray Minecraft this time around. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Hill
Hill Murray.
on our hands.
We haven't seen him yet today, but this is another school. We've seen him in a number of other esports performing. It's a championship program, right? Very excited to see them on the Bedwars, dude. And that was an exciting match that we just saw. It was action packed, right?
Yeah, for sure. No, last game had tons of action. I mean, that firebomb into the TNT play was pretty sick. We saw 2 plays back to back with the explosives that, I mean, we're showing you Bedwars can be a high action. I mean, all it takes is one pick. We saw one pick. We saw Nixie get knocked off the map, and from that, blue team pushed, and they pushed hard. I mean, being dead for that 5 seconds before respawning in really ends up taking a toll. And I mean, you can see how quickly teams can turn it on when they know they have to kind of push and end the game. So great play out of both those teams, but excited to see Squirrel and Malstead back in it, and we'll
Yeah.
see how Hill Murray does. I mean, we know that they're going to put up a fight, just seeing how they've shown on every other game that we've seen them on.
Yeah. Yep.
So surely we have ourselves a good match. I mean, this is our first semifinal match coming up, and then after that we'll be streaming the other semifinal, and then we're gonna close out the show with the finals. So, I mean, these are your top remaining teams right now.
Yeah.
We got 3 games left, so everybody, this is the real deal. These are the big boys showing up on the server, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah. Super exciting stuff. Definitely. And as we move into this next season of Minnesota Varsity League, it is exciting to see a lot of these top contenders and these top schools that have put together these championship runs in other sports and that getting involved in this, right? And playing some Minecraft, doing some competitive Minecraft, which we are finding that we are enjoying a whole lot. I'm going to tell you right now, this is our first time casting. I'm going to speak for myself. This is my first time casting Minecraft. I know it is for Skeptor too, but I'm gonna speak for myself when I say this is one of the funnest esports I have ever cast. This is a blast, man. I love it, and I only just started playing Minecraft, but I love it as well. It's a super fun game. So this is exciting stuff. We have 2 semifinal matches, as Skeptor said. So it's going to be semifinal 1, semifinal 2, and then the finals. And the winner of the finals is going to be walking away. Each player will get a $25 gift card to Steam. Spend it on whatever you want. For me, it would probably be cosmetics. You know how I am about that stuff, Skeptor.
Yes, sir.
But do your thing, right? That's what we're here for, right? Champions gonna go home with the hardware. So super exciting stuff. We are getting into this next matchup here just momentarily. Whenever we get it, we're gonna get it up on the screen. And again, Hill Murray going up against Malstead versus Squirrel. You know what I would be interested to see, Skeptor? And tell me if this is even viable, but is there a moment in these 2v2s where we may see, as a defensive move, we've seen a lot of aggressive offensive play, but as a defensive move, there are a couple of times when I'm watching this where my personal instinct is, we as a team, we should just go blow up the bridge in the middle of this thing, go blast that, and then move in a different direction. I mean, are we going to see that today, or is this something that in the 2v2 like this, it's just so aggressive that we're going to see more of the attack?
Yeah, I'd say since we are playing 2 versus 2 at the end of the day, it's more of a straightforward, attack against your opponent, since you are just playing against one other team. Whereas in traditional Bedwars, when you're playing with multiple teams on the server, you can see these kind of flanks or playing around the map, going to different teams' islands and kind of taking over that. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different looks, but we're looking at more of a straightforward, down the middle. You're looking at your opponent's bed, and you know that the end goal is in sight, kind of thing.
Right.
Just kind of wanted to, play it more straightforward. I could see something along those lines if we got into like a stalemate, and duels were just going nowhere back and
Right.
forth, and you want a different look. But we'll see. At the end of the day, anything can happen in one of these games, So
As we
nothing's
saw in the
off the
last
table.
one.
Yeah, nothing's off the table.
Right. As we I know we talked about it briefly and we commentated on it, for a moment there, but the way that blue team came on the attack from the middle island, and when Nixie went down in that way, right? Nixie was trying to build on a defense there, and then all of a sudden Catman, whoop, boom, knocks them off the map, and then all of a sudden they have this space and time and ability to build momentum towards the other team's bed. And it worked in their favor, right? They came out victorious. So a lot of that is I think stuff we're going to be seeing here.
Here we go. Boombass and Catman versus Malstead and Squirrely.
Ooh, these are 2 really good teams that we've seen today.
Yeah, Boomboss and Catman were who we were just watching. No.
Yep.
They did the
Yep.
So look
Talking
at this
about
setup.
Catman and that elimination on Nixie and Malstead and Squirrely, we saw.
So
Seen them
doubling
once or twice today now.
Yeah, doubling up on the defenses here is what we're doing. We got the wood placement for early, and then I believe that's like the limestone block.
Yep, those are going to be stone blocks, which is why you see Boomboss going back for resources again. Those wood and those stone blocks cost a lot more. So as you're trying to lay those down, you can't buy many right away at the beginning of the game.
Squirrely running over here. Catman. Here's the building going on. Oh, looking for a little bit of aggression. Getting that high ground, really putting a halt on Catman's building. Catman Gonna have to fall back now. Oh, he's pushing for the
They're
middle.
passing each other.
Yeah, they're just letting the gentleman's agreement here. They're like, all right, I'm
Squirrely
going to your
says, "Hey."
base. I'm going to your base. You go to my base. Oh, but Squirrely's turning it around. He's not having it anymore. Malstead.
And that's because he sees Catman going after Malstead. Oh, man!
Yup, Catman, you're in trouble.
What's going to happen, Catman?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
but
he
he
takes
boomed
one
him.
with him, though.
All right. Not the worst out of Catman.
That was crazy. Catman getting super aggressive there. What is that?
Yeah, no, Catman forgetting that, he did pass an opponent that saw him walking towards his base. So at the end of the day, yeah, Squirrely just turning around and realizing that didn't want to abandon his teammate just yet,
Good stuff. Look
Boom Boss
at
grabbing
this.
some emeralds, heading back to the blue base, maybe looking to craft. We'll see. So far, just one death to each side. Nothing too crazy. Squirrely and Catman going down. As long as that bed's up, man, you can die as many times as you want. And Squirrely's having himself
Catman!
another one. Catman sending Squirrely back to the depths.
Yep. Oh, is that a flex throwing some items off there?
Yeah, throwing a little golden iron off the map. He's like, I didn't need it. I didn't want your golden iron.
Look at him flex in there. Hey, as long as he can back it up. And Catman has been able to back it up throughout the day today. All right. So a little bit of trash talk there we're going to accept, I think.
Yeah. Squirrely trying to get across his bed, but Catman is not letting these red players come across to the main island right now. Squirrely losing a lot of HP. Finally, Malstead coming in to back him up. And they finally drop Catman. Boom Boss coming in hot, though. Does he opt for the 1 versus 2?
Oh, he does, but he takes one with him?
Takes one with him, but Malstead now just going to decide to go back to base. Grabbing the resources that they can and going to regroup. I mean, so far, blue team not grouping as much as red team is so far. Kind of doing their own thing with one player as Catman's kind of holding the main push at bay, it seems.
Well, when you can rely on Catman the way that you can, right? Look at this. I mean, is he going to put Squirrely off the map again?
He's really losing a lot of HP when he's trying to, but it
Oh.
just comes out on top. Catman falls again. Squirrely to the middle now. What
Squirrely's
resources
gotta be
can he
super
find?
low on health, though. I mean,
Yup.
Catman landed almost every single one of his hits right there.
Yup. I think Squirrely's just trying to wait out the timer for these emeralds and these resources in the middle here. Malstead waiting for items. Squirrely and Boom Boss at it now. And Boom Boss, best Squirrely. That's back at the blue base. Squirrely was low HP though, so
Yep.
we kind of saw that one coming.
Yep, he was super low HP after that.
Catman going on the offensive.
I think from Boom Boss.
What's he gonna do? Placing some early blocks. Catman jumps over
Whoa!
and knocks one off the map. It's just Malstead as of right now. Squirrely getting dropped. Catman jumps over the blocks and drops another. Both players dead, but falls off the map.
Oh wow! What an effort there. Oh
yeah, that was great play coming out from Boom Boss.
Very aggressive, very aggressive. But you know what? I mean, effective use of his time because he took out. I mean, he almost took out both of the red players.
Yeah. I mean, that would have been huge if Catman was closer to Boom Boss there, during that play, and both red players drop, and then Catman gets some alone time with that bed. I mean, surely red team's in trouble there.
Yeah, definitely.
Squirrely now cutting across the blue bridge, trying to hold Catman and Boom Boss at bay. Starting to build up. Catman goes for high ground and sends. Who was that? Squirrely?
Yep.
Sends Squirrely to the depths again.
I mean, and like with just surgical precision too.
Yeah,
it was like Squirrely came in and tried to land one hit, landed one hit, and Catman was like, "Nah, I got you."
No,
and
and
there you go. Just kind of like pushed him off the map.
That was good from Squirrely, taking a different approach.
Whoa!
Yep, that's that jump elixir that I'm telling you about. This guy's got hops right now.
Yep.
Boom Boss trying to climb up the tree right now. has a nice little flanking position. Gonna try to buy time now. Wait for his teammate. Has the high ground. Going on to Squirrely. Jumping away
Red's
as
got to be
Malstead comes
careful
up.
here.
Yeah,
Red has
Red
got
in
to
a
be careful because
tricky
Catman's going to be
situation.
here in no time, dude.
Their
Catman
base
is
has
gonna
been
sneak up on him.
infiltrated. You know, that at this point, they're not safe. They need to hunt this player down.
Yep.
Boom Boss just
Boom
buying
Boss just
time. Jumping
bouncing
around. Yeah,
bouncing
like
around
Super
like
Mario.
a goon. Look at him.
Look at the TNT. Malstead? Malstead takes himself out. Trying to break some of these blocks. And
Oof.
finally, Boom Boss falls. Opting to reset. Squirrely now coming back across. So that was a lot of time bought for Catman to grab resources or whatever he needed. Overall, I like the play from Boom Boss, you know, buying that extra time, kind of being a nuisance in the base.
I mean,
Squirrely here, trying to go on the offensive, trying to track Catman down, but Boom Boss is coming to receive his fellow teammate.
oh,
And Boom
nice
Boss
work
is
out
getting
Boom
right
Boss
at it
there.
with Squirrely and drops him early. I mean, Squirrely, we're seeing unrelenting aggression out of this player. Just
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah, Squirrely is getting into it for sure. I'm not scared to get into it at all, which is great to see. But I will say this.
Malstead now stepping up and going to drop his blue team.
Hill Murray
Kinda
just seems to have an
starting
answer
to-
for everything. Catman
Yeah.
and Boom Boss just and Boom Boss getting in there with the jump elixir like that to go ahead and I mean that's some big brain stuff because he wasted the time of both Malstead and Squirrely wasted their time for almost a full minute.
Yep. Well, Boom Boss and Squirrely are going to trade there. I meant to say Catman and Squirrely. My apologies. Breaking this limestone. What are we doing? We're switching up the defense a little bit.
Might be getting that wood out of there and
Might
he's
be
going to put some stone in.
Yeah, it might be time to
Look at that.
finally, once you mine those resources, you get those better upgrades in there, defend that base.
Yeah, this is I mean, and when Boom Boss was over there jumping around like a
Ooh, Boom Boss
maniac.
eats the golden apple
Oh,
right before the duel, but still not going to save him.
not enough.
Even with the golden apple.
Yeah, when Boom Boss went over
Oh,
and
here you
wasted
go.
that time for Red.
Diamonds. Finally
There you
coming into
go.
play.
And
And how many diamonds did Squirrely just pick up? My goodness.
we didn't see what Catman was doing that whole time that Boom Boss was over here bouncing around.
Speaking
and
of
doing the thing.
Catman.
Here he comes.
Did that play? No, Squirrely's still here. Okay, I thought Squirrely fell off the map for a second. I was like, no way.
Catman goes
Catman
down, but he is
has to be low
scary.
HP. Yep.
He's scary on the 1v1, even a 1v2. Catman, I mean, staying in there for at least, I mean, until the bitter end.
Now, yep, both teams mining out to get this diamond at the same time here almost. Blue team just a little bit behind schedule, but both teams going to be very dangerous now having those diamonds in their inventory. We'll see Catman staying on the offensive, whereas Boom Boss trying to build up, get those weapons, get the elixirs regardless, really trying to get that edge that's required here. Because, I mean, both these teams are just going back and forth, and we're kind of at a stalemate right now, I'd say, Thunder.
Yeah, well, I think stalemate is one way to put it. I would say potentially we're at a different phase in the game right here, right? You have found in these players, okay, they've found that they're butting heads, right? They're knocking into one another super, super hard. And they can handle
we're
it.
building off to.
So now to go in.
Where's Boom Boss going, Thunder?
Boom Boss is going right over here to get some resources, baby.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
This is where he's going.
Now at this point, these guys are looking for those upgrades. They're looking for those diamonds and those emeralds to upgrade not only their weapons, but also a bunch of their other equipment and some of their abilities in that. These guys are powering up and they're moving into this next phase of the game where they're not just kind of walking around and, chopping at each other with your basic sword anymore. You're going to see some more kind of collaborative and interesting plays out of these players here as we move towards trying to attack the beds. Catman moving in, not afraid right here. Hasn't been afraid this whole game.
The firebomb comes through, but Catman's got nasty hops right now. Ate that jumping elixir, jumping up, trying to go high ground on Malstead. Malstead falling back. Squirrely hopping in as well, though. I'm going to take him out. I mean, look at this shiny armor we got right now for both sides.
Yep.
Got that elixired up armor. Looking good. Feeling good.
Yeah, they're
You know what
ready to
I'd like to
go.
see? I'd like to see maybe a pincer approach. You know, maybe work your way to the opponent's team's Diamond Island. Maybe, I mean, because straight down the pipe, when a team is kitted up like both these guys are, you know, you got fire bombs, you got all kinds of goodies waiting for your opponent. So the straightforward bridge just isn't going to cut it at this rate.
Yeah, it's not. I think that you gotta have somebody flank, or you I mean, honestly, you gotta go in just full on with both players, you know? Here's
Yeah.
Boomboss chasing down Malstead.
Boom Boss, yeah, hunting Malstead down, but Malstead getting back to the base quickly here. Looking for his teammate Squirrely, who comes out to defend him.
I see Master Shake in the chat here. Yes, the games that I play are very sad. You do not want to watch me play Minecraft. At least right now. I'm practicing, though, I promise.
Squirrely and Catman going at it. Who's going to come out on top? Squirrely.
Oh, nice work!
Drop some. Moving up for some emeralds now. What can we find? Nothing yet. Malstead now coming to the middle.
These
Here
are
comes the blue team. Boom Boss now.
the most intricate and evolved bridges we have seen yet on the day.
This is our longest game on the day for sure.
Yep.
We didn't see the other game, some of the games, but
get into it. Malstead
Catman and
comes out on
Malstead.
top.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing excellent play. Kind of coming out from the red team so far. I mean, Malstead and Squirrely are kind of turning it around, where it seemed to be kind of Hail Murray winning most of the duels. And we're starting to see red team kind of coming out on top more recently.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I think honestly, if I'm blue team right now, I'm looking for a coordinated attack because I think that you can make something happen with it. But right now, all of these players fortifying,
Catman
gaining
having
resources, getting ready to go.
Yeah, a little bit of a staring contest right now, but Catman and Malstead might be looking to have themselves a go here.
Yep. Hey,
Malstead's
when this
starting to fall
does
back.
go down, it's going to go down. I mean, all
Dropping a
of
diamond.
these players are gathering the resources, getting everything together.
Catman going for a push, maybe? Waiting. He dropped his diamond back at the island, maybe for Boom Boss to gather. But Catman's pushing him fast. Is red team ready for this? Breaks the wood and then instantly builds back up. Took one of the wood blocks out, but they're instantly going to place that one back. That wooden axe coming in clutch for Catman for a block.
Oof.
Catman now. Starting to build on him. Oh, gets knocked off. Malstead now on the hunt. Catman on the run. One block will do it, but nice blocks of Volt, and Malstead gets a chip on him, knocking him off the map. Squirrely going for diamonds.
Man.
And Boom Boss most likely gathering resources wherever he is.
That was
all the obsidian blocks are coming out. Now, Obsidian Thunder is not a fun material to break through. I'll tell you that right now.
I can imagine.
When the obsidian blocks come out for defense on the bed, it's not a fun time.
Yeah, we are we're gonna have to see something serious to get through that. What are they gonna? Is it TNT? What is the main thing that they're gonna use to get through that obsidian? Giant pickaxe. Okay, cool.
Yep. Diamond pickaxe.
Got it.
Diamond pickaxe would be your obsidian clearer.
Nice.
It's usually how you get the farm. I mean, you rip through it with a diamond pickaxe. Like it's like the only thing that kills it really fast. Because otherwise, dude, you can legit be spending minutes on it. If you're hitting it bare fist, like no joke, yeah.
There
the
you go.
diamond pick is the only thing that can break it. So
nice. Squirrely making moves, gathering resources. These players
kind of need to find some stealth, some sneak, if you will, involved in the game. Because right now, Boom Boss's play when he was behind their bed with the jumping, I mean, you know, he was very low HP, but the really closest threat we've seen to a bed take so far this game, I mean, Squirrely, an unfortunate spill. Could it cost him?
Catman,
Malstead
where's
falling
Boom Boss?
back. Boomboss, I believe, went to one of the Diamond Islands for flank. Catman jumping in there, trying to drop a TNT right now.
Oh, and he
Gets
does!
a couple
He gets
blocks,
it down!
but it's down to the Obsidian now. I mean, that Obsidian's still going to be a pain.
Going to be a major pain, but hey, gets in there and gets at least one. I mean, look at all the stone that he took out there.
Yeah, but it's instantly getting slapped back on there. I mean, listen, wherever Boomboss is, we're going to have to see some stealth action coming out from him. Okay, they're both back in base. What can we get, item shop? We need the secret, all right? Because right now, we're not seeing much of a threat to the beds. I mean, you can see TNT placed directly on top of the bed pile, and I mean, not enough damage. You know, so
You're right. You're right. I think you're definitely right in that. Obviously, they need to get in there and they need to start clearing. What I have not seen is much in the way of attack from Malstead and Squirrely. I have seen Boomboss and Catman in the red base multiple times. Oh, and here we go on the attack. Look
Here
at
we go.
this.
Catman
Coming
and
in
Boomboss.
super fast. Blue team.
Boomboss is taking the straight approach. Catman thinking about taking the high ground. Boomboss
Is
now.
this where it all goes down? Boomboss is
Moving
going
forward.
in super, super hard here.
Yup, pushing forward, unrelenting. Oh, but Catman! He's got the boost. Drops one
the
TNT, jumps out.
They lay
This could
another
be it.
one.
Another TNT goes down.
Are they going to take out Malstead? If they do here, then they're going to be getting at that Obsidian.
Up,
Oh,
one down.
They do!
Red team's looking to close it. Squirrely now in the middle of it. Boomboss back and forth with Squirrely. Falling low, Squirrely drops. It's just Malstead.
Oh!
Malstead
Catman!
falling lower and lower. Catman back
Catman
and forth.
Gotta get this kill.
Who's going to fall? But the respawns.
Right here.
But the
Oh!
respawns.
The respawns.
And where did Boomboss get off to? Did he drop?
Yep, he
Both
got killed
blue
by
team
killed by
dropped. Okay.
Squirrely. So yeah, back and they reset.
And it's gonna be a rebuild, man. 2 TNTs and still the bed
What
is
a
standing.
push.
The Obsidian not
That
taking that
was
damage.
Such a fantastic push. It really was. But now Malstead and Squirrel, they have got to get in there. I mean, that right there is the opportunity to turn it around and say, okay, we're going to go on the attack. You know, they're gathering some resources, which is a great thing. But when you have them kind of like turned around there, that's a great time to just let them have it, run across the map and get going.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, great play by the blue team to kind of go in there and try to go for that aggro play, especially after, you know, one of the players on red team dropped, as Squirrely did. But we'll see who's got the answer here, as both these teams are building up the defenses, you know. Catman now taking a different approach.
He's working his way up.
Trying to switch it up, trying to build a cross, you know. I mean, these are the kind of looks you have to be going for when you're getting into these later stages of the game. Trying to maybe sneak around, you know, catch a player with their back turned. I mean, something.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, this is, you know, again, this is the first fully developed game that we have had on the day for these Bedwars. These are,
Really,
you know, this is
with the jumping elixir.
There you go.
Yep, this is looking like a push for red. But do they know that Catman's up top? Squirrely doesn't know that Catman was up top now. Squirrely pushing straight for the base, but Catman could be slipping behind. Oh my goodness. Both team players for blue are back at defense. Red's going for the bed.
They sure
They're trying
are.
to break this down. The limestone blocks are gone. It's just going to be the Obsidian. One player on red drops, though, and surely Squirrely's not going to be able to take on these two players.
Tries
Gets
to run.
tracked down
What
and
is blue going to
dropped.
do with this? Fortify a little bit.
Yep, time to fortify the base again. Here we go. My goodness, man. The back and forth on these teams right now.
Yep.
Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, when you have got players of this skill level, they're going to make a lot of things happen, and they're going to make those things happen quickly. So at the end of the day, I think that, getting into the other spawn and getting at the bed is going to be extremely difficult, but there's going to be some sort of process where one of these teams gets the other gets the other team on their heels. Here we go. Boomboss going after Malstead here.
Yep, jumping right into it. Gonna drop quickly. Both red players have the jumping elixir right now. Squirrely and Malstead trying to close out. Trying to close out right now. The diamond pick, he's working that obsidian. Catman jumping into the middle of him, trying to defend.
Oof.
What can he do?
And did
Trying to
Malstead
knock him
get
off the map.
bumped off the
Squirrely
map?
does it.
There goes Squirrely, though.
Squirrely knocks him off the map. Has some time alone on this base. Trying to break this obsidian. Oh, but gets hit by an arrow, I believe. Catman now jumping back into the middle of it. And Squirrely decides to leave. Wow.
Get out of the situation, but a nice effort out of the red team getting in and getting some work done. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take.
Yeah, so, I mean, both these teams right now are giving it everything they got. You know, we're going back and forth. Both teams are having a go. Squirrely now going for the high ground again. Getting up top, looking for some of these resources. Yeah, I mean, how long have we been in this game now? This might be one of our longest games yet on the MNVL, man. Seriously.
This is definitely the longest game we've had today. But again, going back to that these players are skilled enough that they know when to get out of the situation, when they know, they know when they should be going for resources, when they should not be, and when they should really be watching their back. Here comes Squirrely, like way across the top.
Yeah, blue team.
Or sorry, who is that up top?
Catman. Dropping behind Malstead. Malstead doesn't know yet. But Squirrely's calling it out here, surely. Yep. Malstead turning around. Catman falls off the map, trying to regroup with his teammate. Red team starting to push into the middle. Malstead running across this bridge and quickly. Here to defend is the blue team. Waiting on Squirrely. Catman comes out to meet him. Instantly jumping on and trying to attack Catman right away. Squirrely going for it. Nice damage. Oh, he builds himself in to have some alone time with the base as he starts cracking away at it. But it's not enough time. They jump on top of him and drop him. Malstead trying to run now. It was a great idea. It was a great idea.
Oh, fantastic idea.
Builds
I love
himself
that.
in. So funny.
Now is the biggest of big brain ideas to go in and do that with some obsidian blocks behind you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go crazy and you buy yourself a couple obsidian blocks and take them over there, block yourself in with that, and then get to rip it away at it. Oh boy.
Yeah, that could be the play right there. But that obsidian is not cheap by any means. We'll see now. Squirrely going back to the high ground. I mean, both these teams are starting to kind of find more success, I'd say, the higher they're going on the map. I mean, getting that edge, because not all the time are you looking up to check above you, you know?
They call it the OB turtle in the chat.
The OB turtle?
Yeah, the obsidian turtle, the OB turtle.
Yep.
Oh, that's a funny name for it. I like it. Hey, ridiculousness. Man, Minecraft is great.
Yeah, man, this is a battle right now. Both these teams. And I couldn't tell you who's coming out on top right now. Hill Murray, Bedwars versus Malstead and Squirrel. Both teams giving it their best effort right now. Playing for that $25 Steam gift card, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's above? Is that Malstead above? Oh, one player for red drops off the map. Blue's got an advantage for a little bit here. Boomboss now. Going for it. Squirrely from the top tree. Drops down on the Catman. Knocks him off the map.
Oh, Squirrely.
They weren't ready for it. Boomboss is alone. Squirrely from the high ground. And Boomboss jumps off to go meet his teammate.
He's getting out there. Look, Squirrely, honestly, I was like, what are you doing up there all the way up top, climbing up and going over to the tree and whatever, and just kind of chilling. I was like, Squirrely, what is going on here? But no, he was positioning himself so that he'd be ready for when Blue attacked, and he boom gets into it. I love it.
Yeah, this is an epic battle right now. Squirrely from the high ground, that might have been one of the highlights we've seen so far on this game. I mean, that was a huge play to come in and stop that push for Blue.
Yep. Yeah, massive. I mean, a perfectly timed and perfectly placed jump out of Squirrely, and that just like completely disrupted the attack from Blue. Fantastic work, really fantastic.
My goodness. Who's going to be the one that, I mean, it's got to be outside of the box thinking at this point.
Yep, definitely.
Catman and Squirrely going at it. Both players falling very low. Catman decides to bail out. Squirrely pushing quickly, seeing what he can find. Nothing yet. Boom Boss having a little stare down with Squirrely now. So funny that that happens so often in this game mode where like you'll just find yourself staring at an opponent.
Yep.
Squirrely going for the base off that, dropping a
Moving.
block. Boom Boss gonna have to get back. Oh no, this is the red bridge, man. There's
Yep.
so many blue blocks. I got confused for a second. Unbelievable. What is Catman up to? Going back into the trees for the emeralds. I like this second little bridge that Red's got going on up top, though.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move to put a long bridge, long straight bridge up there on the top. Give another point of attack.
Yeah.
And with how good all of these players are, they're all showing that they're very good at placing their jumps and placing their landings. So I think that it is effective to have a couple other
Squirrely
points
jumping
of
right
attack.
up on top of Catman with that jump elixir and getting going on him, getting the jump on him.
Wow. Nice
Catman
work.
wasn't ready for Squirrely to chase him like that. Squirrely jumped all the way up the ladder and now pushing for the base. We already have one red player over here, Malstead, trying to get it going. Going up top, eating a golden apple real quick. Going to start regenerating that HP. Squirrely jumps in on a Catman now, and Boom Boss is coming back into it. Malstead versus Boom Boss while Squirrely's taking on Catman. Who will come out on top? Boom Boss fighting off Squirrely. Lots of damage going on to both these players. And Blue comes out ahead at both ends of the duel.
They do.
No damage to the base, and we are gaining no ground.
No, hey, that was a fantastic effort though out of the red team. Okay. And Malstead coming in. Malstead was there before Squirrely was, and was there well before Squirrely does. So what did Malstead do? Played it slow and played it smart. Okay. He did not get involved in a 2v1 that he knew he was gonna lose. Okay. Bounced around, waited for Squirrely to get in there, and then they made a more calculated attack, the two of them together.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Blue team showing moments of, super good defense put on right there to stop both those red players on attack. Malstead was in there a little early before Squirrely could kind of get in there and back him up, so maybe that HP ended up paying the difference. But overall, both these teams showing that they got what it takes right now. We go back and forth again and again.
Yep. Yeah, this is proving to be a long game, but again, it's because these players know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
You know,
it's all the time spent on the Bedwars server.
Yep.
All right. Malstead now. Look at how big the defense is on top of the beds.
Yeah.
It's almost like they got a house on top of the bed now. So I feel like the longer we go into the game, the harder and harder it's going to be to actually get to destroy this bed, man. All it takes is one fight at the end of the day for one of these teams to come out ahead and try to push in and damage, but we'll see. No team really having the answer yet is what it's coming down to. Squirrely's got his elixir in hand, getting ready to eat up. Got some diamond legs. Boom Boss diamond legs. The defense is coming through. We'll see. Boom Boss coming back to the middle.
Ooh, Squirrely building himself a little ladder up to that that top level, that top bridge.
Malstead now trying to build up a little bit more. Doing that OB turtle is what he's going for, but it's not going to happen as they get on top of him before he can get going. Malstead surely going to be dropping here. Yeah. It was a good attempt for the OB turtle, but couldn't get that last half of the walls down. Now, Squirrely back out to the middle. Trying to see if he can get something going, switch something up. I mean, for so long now, both these teams have just been going back and forth, back and forth. There has to be some new approach for one of these teams at least. Squirrely now, going up top. Cutting across, Malstead below him. Taking to the tree. Just going back to the item shop here. Both teams trying to strengthen what they got. I mean, we're at a point where these players can't get too much stronger. I mean, you could get your diamond chest armor or helmet maybe, but we'll see.
Yep, as we get going along here, I'm looking in the chat. Folks, we are figuring out when exactly this game mode will enter a sudden death or when it will move on to the next phase. So we are figuring that out as we go. Thank you for your patience with us.
Yeah. We'll see. Boom Boss going at it. Boom Boss gets dropped.
Ooh,
Red
there you
team now
go.
thinking this is their opportunity, showing some aggression. A firebomb to lead things off, but it goes off the map. A second one. It's off the map again. Both times it takes an unfortunate bounce. Boom Boss.
Boss gonna go
Squirrely
down
trying to hold him
here.
off. Boom Boss. Squirrely trying to hold Boom Boss off. Drops him down. The
Oh,
OB
it's
turtle
turtle!
comes through.
OB
And
turtle!
Malstead finally going to destroy this base. Surely ripping away at the obsidian. But who's this? Boom Boss. Trying to get in on him. Catman. Trying to find him. The OB block goes down. No, he's still in there.
He's in there.
He's still in there working.
He's going
Squirrely
after it.
holding him off in a 1 versus 2. Malstead now coming out to fight. Oh my goodness, that bed is still in there, Thunder. I'm almost positive.
Oh, goes.
Game over? Oh! Ha.
No, did he get the bed in there?
What in the world just happened?
Hold on, did he get the bed while he was in the OB turtle? Yes! Best shakes it. No, we missed him getting the bed in the OB turtle. Oh, we barely missed him getting the OB. We thought, I thought that he popped out before taking out the bed. He did not. He pulls the OB turtle.
Yeah.
They snuck around and broke the bed? Ow!
Wow.
Oh, man. Absolute mayhem.
That was an absolute grind
insanity.
of a game, man.
What?
That was like...
That
was almost a half an hour.
Yes.
Yeah, that was...
Until the end. Absolutely nuts. Wow. GG's. That was crazy. Yes, a very long game. A very, very strategic game. Absolutely nuts. That was crazy. Super fun to watch, though. GG's. What we're going to do right now, since that was a little bit longer game, we are going to take a quick break, just a very quick couple minutes break, and then we'll be right back for the other semifinal round. Don't go anywhere, guys. We will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us. This is Minnesota Varsity League. We are in the middle of our winter series, and this is our 2v2 Minecraft Bedwars tournament. My name is Thunder McFadden. I am joined by Skeptor as always, and we just had a very long game, a game that was full of different strategies, different stuff, even some stuff that we did not see go down. Hill Murray coming out the victors, and just what I would consider to be kind of a clinic on how to slow play a game of Bed Wars. And that was the first slow game that we've seen on the day. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, we saw all different kinds of looks in that game. I mean,
So
from
many.
hiding in the tree, yeah, dude. I'm not even gonna start going down the list because then I'm gonna feel like I have to, go through everything that we saw. But 30-minute game nonetheless. I don't know if it was actually 30 minutes, but listen, we saw all kinds of stuff in that Bed Wars game. I mean, I'm happy to see it. Don't get me wrong. That was a fun game nonetheless. I mean, we saw so many fights that were just razor thin to go
Yeah.
into either side. And I mean,
Right.
could have been game changing, could have been game ending earlier in the game. And I mean, shout out to Hail Mary for coming out on top, and we'll see them in the finals after this game. But up next, we got Firestorm taking on. They changed their name, but it's SLP. Mindmen SLP is who we got.
The Mindmen, I love
SLP
it. Fantastic.
versus Firestorm. So, I mean, we're looking forward to seeing what SLP brings. We saw the dropped TNT earlier from Rubster Panda, which really set that bed. I mean, blew up the bed, honestly, right away. The defenses weren't high and early on, and the player recognized it and dropped that TNT on the base and took care of it.
Huge.
I mean, yeah. So we'll see how this next game goes. I mean, I'm excited. This is our last semifinal, and then after it, we got the finals. So
yeah, super excited to get into it. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you all for being with us today. This is the first time we've ever cast Minecraft here at Minnesota Varsity League, and we are having a blast. So thank you for being with us, and thank you for joining us. This is so awesome. So we're going to get into this next game as soon as it is ready to go, and as soon as the players are in the server on the map and ready to rip here. The winner on the day. Again, this is semifinals. We're going into the championship round after this. The winners will be going home each with $25 gift cards to Steam, which is huge. So not only will they get the championship and the glory, but they will be going home with a little bit of moolah as well. So very excited for that. Coming into this next matchup, I mean, obviously all these players are watching as we're going through the day, right? Skeptor, I'm going to tell you, my feeling is that we're going to see some pretty aggressive play here in this next game. I think that these players, they saw not only how long a game takes when you are putting together full defenses and things like that, but they also saw opportunities in that longer game where maybe some attacks were not made when they could have been made. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, I'd say we're for sure going to see aggression in this next match to start things off, without a doubt. But yeah, I mean, surely you learn from watching other players play and other opponents play. I mean, you learn their strengths, weaknesses. You see like little things in their play that happen over and over again. I mean, there's so many things that happen when you watch opponents play and you take in information from how they play. I mean, you learn things about them, and that surely can affect your decision making if you're to play against them in the finals. Like, I'm sure both the teams that are playing right now were just watching last game, because hey, whoever wins this game, we're playing against in the finals. That's always something that you're kind of tuned into. You're zoned in. I don't know, but listen, I without a doubt am expecting aggression, and I'm looking to see these teams bring it. So we'll see. I mean, I think this is our first time seeing Firestorm today, so we'll see how they do. But I mean, they're here at the semifinals, so surely a qualified team to be here.
Sure enough.
I'm excited.
Yeah, super excited to get into it. Production is telling us we have a game coming up here just momentarily, so as soon as that's ready to go, we're going to get into it. Yeah, very excited to see what they bring to the table. I do think that when you get to that point of having the Obsidian, that's when you're going to kind of be in it for the long haul. Whereas we did see it earlier, right? We mentioned it just before we got going into this game. Rubster Panda dropped a TNT that was so effective and it was placed so well that it not only blew all the defenses out of the way, it actually took the bed right with it at the beginning of that game that we were casting earlier. And so that, I mean, that's an opportunity to get out and get an early win, get an early attack. Is that what we're going to see? Who knows? Here we go. That one meme and Mentable. Hey, 2 players we haven't seen yet, and they're going after resources.
No, they're going to diamond straight away. They're not going to the middle island. There's a little bit of a switch up.
Yeah, they're not fooling around with this.
Or building the halfway, not committing so far. Just leaving a little halfway mark. Ooh,
oh wow, look at that. Hey, this is a team effort right here. Did you see that? That one meme was back waiting and getting resources and doing the thing while Mentable was out building, and then they just did a swap.
Yep. That's perfect.
Wow. Hey, there's a reason they're in the semifinals right now. Look at that. They're already
They're going
Red
for
is on the attack.
Red's on the attack right now. Blue's out mining diamonds, and Red is pushing for the
And a mistake. Oh,
yeah.
ouch.
There goes my little brother, Thick Subway Rat. Get him off the server.
Woo! Ouch, man. Hey, when you let go of that crouch button by accident, dude, I did it probably a dozen times last night when we were playing where I accidentally let go of my crouch button and just, whoops, there I go. Walked myself right off the map. Yep, that happens. I've done it many, many times. And guess what? That one's going to hurt, actually. That one is going to hurt for the Mindman because Blue was kind of... They were not in a defensive position.
Rubster Panda with the jumping elixir already getting to go aggressive. Look at that. Knocks one off the map. Mentable's all alone.
Mentable is
Rubster
all alone.
Panda moving up into the trees now. We've seen this before.
This is just, look at this disruption. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, Rubster Panda dropping down, dropping some wool blocks on top of the bed here and falling back now, it seems. Jumping over. Mentable gets knocked off the map again.
He does, initiates, and then takes Mentable with him. But hey, I mean, Rubster Panda going off the map there, way, way out of position, all by himself, taking the other player with him. But still, what we're seeing out of Blue is all resource gathering and fortifying. And what we're seeing out of Red right now is really... Well, no, they did build over to the 1 diamond. Now they're okay. But I think they're taking a page from Firestorm. I mean, otherwise they would be on a very, very aggressive kind of attack right here. You know, that's kind of the path that they have been on.
Yeah. Blue kind of panned out towards the diamonds early on, and now Red's kind of following suit. I mean, didn't really grab them early, but going to try to gather them now. So, I mean, we'll see. Mentable now, moving towards this red base. Pushing for it.
Yeah, what is he going to do with this, I wonder?
Rubster Panda coming out to defend. Mentable building up high above the red bridge here.
There you go. This is smart too. Not getting in over your head and initiating when you really don't need to be in a 1v2. A 1v2 in this game is just nonsense. Like, you know,
yep. Oh, the TNT. Doing? I just saw the TNT block for a second there.
Oh, he's getting right. Is he going to drop it? He does.
Yup, drops the TNT. The bed is still there.
He's got to get there. Oh,
and SLP quickly building around that bed.
They do, but it's all wool.
It is all wool.
It's all wool. He went in and he dropped that TNT, and I think he took out 4 or 5 wooden blocks right there. Huge. Wow, big brain play.
Yeah,
nice. That was
huge. Taking a page out of Rubster Panda's book, dropping that TNT on top of that bed.
Absolutely insane.
And SLP lucking out that bed lived through that blast there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Exposed bed. That's scary stuff, man.
Yep. I really thought that there was a potential that bed was going to go down after that.
And here we go. Coming out behind. Subway Rat. Here's him. What has he got up his sleeve? Taking the high ground. Drops
and
the
we've got a bomb
TNT.
drop over here.
And it's an open bed. Subway Rat's jumping for the bed.
And
He
gets
doesn't get
taken
it.
out.
A
there's
TNT.
another bomb. It takes the
Rubster
bed.
Panda takes him out. Knocks one off the map. It's a 1 versus 1. Two
Wow.
TNTs are dropped. In red team pushing for the end. Rubster Panda's going to drop, but there's no bed.
Oh,
My goodness.
Wow.
Thick Subway Rat starts it off, drops NT. There's an open bed, drops down, tries to take a couple slashes at it, gets dropped, but then Rubster Panda comes in with a follow-up, and a second TNT's dropped on top of the bed.
They double bomb it, and that is that for blue team's bed. Wow.
No more
Unbelievable
respawns.
effort out of the red team. Thick Subway Rat followed up by Rubster Panda, and bam, there you go. Wow, Firestorm in a horrible position now. Oh, no.
Yeah, that was,
Woo!
I mean, Firestorm dropping one TNT. SLP saw, the TNT got it all the way down to that exposed bed. So SLP decided, you know what? Let's bring 2 TNTs.
We know what to do now. You gave us the secret. Thank you. It's just you gotta bring more firepower. That's all. No big thing. And they do it. Oh wow. Oof.
Here we go. Thick Subway Rat.
Gets taken out though. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Firestorm
throws
gonna
a
live for
firebomb.
at least a few more moments here. Okay, now they need to get in and try at least some sort of whether that is a double TNT or whether that is something else, but whoo! Firestorm within a matter of moments. I mean, they seem to have control of the server up until that moment, and then
Yeah.
the
for
Mindmen
real.
SLP say what again?
Rubster Panda now leading the charge with that jump elixir. Very dangerous in combat.
Yep.
Looking for some of these blue members. Down at the item shop, and Rubster Panda's running in there.
He's going for it. He says, no,
And that's
no,
it. That's the game. That's it.
That is it.
Rubster Panda closing it out. Dropping Firestorm and Mindmen SLP. Move on to take on Hillmurray Minecraft. You know what, Thunder?
Is absolutely insane.
Thunder, you know what the finals for our Rocket League season was at the end of season 1? It was Hillmurray versus St. Louis Park. And you know what we got for the finals of this Minecraft tournament?
Oh, let me guess.
Hillmurray versus St. Louis Park.
That's exactly what I was going to guess.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
these are the
amazing.
rivalries we're talking about, man. I mean,
Yeah. Yep. This is again 2 story programs in our Minnesota Varsity League, 2 championship winning programs in our Minnesota Varsity League, both individual and team efforts. I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait to see this finals 2v2. This is going to be insane. It's going to be intense. I think, you know what, guys? We're going to take just a real quick break before we go into the finals here. Get everybody reset, get all the players into it. We've had a couple of very intense games, so we'll take a very brief break. And when we get back into it, it is the finals. It is the end-all, be-all. It is for all of the marbles. This is it. We've got the Mindmen going up against Hillmurray right after this. Don't go anywhere, folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Minnesota Varsity League Winter Series. And this right here coming up is our finals. Skeptor, it's all come down to this. It is all for all the marbles. This is our championship round. And we have Hill Murray going up against SLP. And I have to apologize. I have been saying he, and I should have been saying she when I was referring to Rubster Panda. She and her teammate have been absolutely killing it all day. So, Rubster Panda, my apologies. And to you, you have been whooping. So, congratulations. Definitely.
Scary duo.
So, super happy to see that. And to see these two teams that are clearly the top teams in Minnesota Varsity League going up against one another. We have now seen them all on stream. Skeptor, what are your thoughts going into this final matchup? This, I have a feeling, is going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be a very quick game, or it's going to be a very long game, because we have got some. I mean, we've got some players out here that they know what they're doing when they are putting together their tactics and their strategy and all of that. So, what are your thoughts, my man? Tell me what you think.
Well, I was thinking that so Catman and Boom Boss are going to be put under pressure this game because we've seen both times now from watching the My Men SLP play that they do not give you time or space to get set up, get things going. These two players are looking to get on the attack from the get-go. So they're gathering resources and they're coming for you right from the start. You know, like as soon as they can get a TNT or that jump elixir. I mean, we saw Rubster Panda go for the early charge as soon as she got the jumping elixir. So I mean,
Yeah,
anything is on the table. And if Catman and Boom Boss think they're gonna go for like the scaling, you know, play slow at the start, I don't think that's gonna work out. So we're gonna have to see them switch up and be ready for an aggressive pace to come out because this is the finals. You know,
yep,
this is it. So if Hill Murray comes out slow, I think they're in trouble. But I'm sure that they'll realize that this team's been playing quick and they're going to match that pace. So this should be a super fun game.
yep, absolutely. No, definitely excited. Definitely can't wait to see what the strategy is going to be. You know, when we've seen these TNT bombs and these TNT drops, definitely excited to see what they bring to the table. All that.
Yep. As we can see here, SLP in the blue and Hill Murray on the red side. And Rubster Panda's taking a jump off the map early. Getting that one out of the way.
There you go.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go. Getting into it, making it happen. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for being with us. Hey, and we're looking in the chat here too, guys. I want to let everybody know if we miss a pronoun. If I miss a pronoun, I want to know. I definitely want to know. I want you to tell me. I want to make sure that we are being as inclusive as possible. I want to make sure that I'm not referring to anybody in a way that I shouldn't be, or that type of thing. So please, if I miss a pronoun to anybody, please correct me so that I can be getting everybody referred to in the way that they want to be. So let me know about that.
Yep, here we go. 6 Subway Rat leading the charge. We got Rubster Panda going up top now, looking for some emeralds. Haven't seen much out of Catman and Boom Boss yet. But here, ooh, a little bit of a sneaky bridge built up here. Is Catman ready for this? Rubster Panda's coming around this corner. Catman wool out, not ready for the attack, but ends up turning it on Rubster Panda and wins that duel. Impressive stuff for Catman there.
Yeah, that was huge. Nice reaction out of Catman on that.
Yeah, Boom Boss now building out towards the diamonds. Looking to gather some resources, and I gotta say that this is gonna be a good match.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
Yeah. We'll see now.
Now, St. Louis Park, though, here. Okay, Hill Murray making some moves for some resources and being strategic about it, but here we've got Rubster Panda, and she's coming in.
Oh, one fell off the map.
Strong.
Catman off the map. Rubster Panda has an opportunity.
Yep, gonna take
One-on-one right
advantage
now.
of this for sure.
Building up a little bit, playing time. Got him stuck on the map right now. Rubster Panda really just playing spawn trap. Throwing the diamonds off the map, not even letting them have it. Respect it. Get those diamonds out of here. Red's building up now and trying to come over to Rubster Panda, but just keeping them stuffed in their zone. Boom Boss falls off the map. Catman's going to go too. Oh, stays on. Rubster Panda pushing for the double kill. Ends up falling off the map with nothing to find for a second. Catman now coming over the middle. Thick Subway Rat has that jump elixir. Oh, Invis. Oh, yeah. Thick Subway Rat's invisible right now. They've got no idea. But they can hear. I mean, Catman's staring
Well,
directly
they get
at
to the
him.
blocks
so-
here too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
the blocks, yeah. Thick Subway Rat. What is it going to be? Is it going to be the TNT play? Is that what we're going for again?
I think so, but
Oh, jumping on top of Boom Boss, knocking him down. Drops a TNT on top of the limestone.
there!
The bed, it's open.
Huge!
They get some wool down though. Catman covers. Thick Subway Rat trying to drop the TNT. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. All right. So Rat, we're not calling him Thick Subway Rat. And I mean Rat. Sorry. Jeez, I have a problem. Folks. I have a problem.
Oh,
So the
man.
Rat drops the TNT from the sky. And yeah, honestly, exposing the bed for a second, but Hill Murray recovering and getting that put away. Good on Hill Murray, you know?
Yep. Big moves happening here. Getting it. Oh.
Anyways, here we go. Catman now.
I'm giggling. We
Back
got a
in the
bunch of
base.
hilarious messages
And the
going
Rat.
on here.
The Rat's back to the scene of the crime. Back for the cheese.
Yep. Coming at him.
What's he looking for? The TNT block goes down. The bed's open again. Another TNT block. These blocks they're landing on top, Subway Rat.
Oh, wow. Red team built up enough that they had defense for the double TNT. Did they not just try to pull the double bomb and it didn't work?
No, it was so the TNT, instead of landing on the side there, it's landing on top of the limestone. So really it wasn't actually doing anything, because if it lands on the side, you know, drops it where the first TNT was, then the bed will explode there, but it's just on top.
Oh!
Exposed bed, and
the
Rubster
bed
Panda got it. Rubster Panda got the bed.
Oh!
No more bed. Drops the TNT on top, directly where it needed to be, and falls on top of the bed. Great play
She's
for Rubster
insane.
Panda. Yeah,
she's insane.
She's
Absolutely
carrying,
nuts. What a perfect jump, a perfect landing.
and
Absolutely
Subway Rat
wild.
knocks one off, but drops the wool blocks and stays alive.
Wow!
Boom Boss trying to climb back here.
Look at that.
A
Boom Boss.
life-saving play, because if Boom Boss falls there, no respawns. Boom Boss is sneaking behind him, though. I don't think they know Boom Boss is getting behind him. This is an open bed. SLP having a little bit of a fluffed moment here, maybe trying to take out his other teammate. Subway Rat's back to defend, but that's the bed gone. No, not gone. Oh, the bed stays alive.
So close, though. Oh, but went off the map, and with that
off
going
the
off the map,
and
does
dead.
not respawn.
No respawn.
No! Oh, wow. I was sitting here. I was not thinking that the bed had already gone, which had just happened. Oh, no. Oh, so unfortunate. Oh, to fall off the map right there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Catman all alone now against Rubster Panda. Rubster Panda getting knocked off the map. But the Rat is still here to defend. A firebomb for Catman.
Oh, wow.
Lots of the wool getting popped, but building staying alive. As Rat and Panda trying to take out Catman. the sole member of the Hail Murray squad, trying to keep it alive.
Oh, wow.
Catman taking the high
Catman
ground.
trying to get a TNT drop here, trying to pull that same move as
Boom Boss earlier
as
on the day.
Panda. Well, Panda was the one in this game that dropped the bomb, and then she dropped in after the bomb as
Yep,
soon as it
destroyed the
exploded,
bed.
and then took 2 cracks at the bed and took it out.
True. Well, here we go. Rat trying to find an angle onto Catman here, but just playing up top on this tree, really hard to get the swipes needed. Catman jumping across now. Taking the high ground, building up. Catman now dropping down. Going back across the bridge. Rubster Panda trying to follow, though.
Oh, she's going
Trying
after
to
him,
track
wants
him
to
down.
end this now.
Catman's on the run. Slowing down, though. Losing a step. Rubster Panda trying to find the angle necessary. Catman, though, takes her down with his back against the wall.
Yep. Oh, wow. Super, super clutch move. Catman, oof. Just in a terrible position here, but still making the most of it, gathering resources, making things happen. Catman showing us a ton of skill on the day.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Catman has looked really good in all of his games today. Him and Boom Boss have done an exceptional good job. I mean, we saw that 30-minute grind fest of a game earlier. I mean, really pushing the distance. And here we'll see if, I mean, it'll be very hard to clutch up in a 1 versus 2 with no bed. And here comes Blue Team. And Subway Rat closes it out. St. Louis Park take the crown as Rubster Panda and the Rat make it happen. I mean,
absolutely insane. These two on the day, the effort that they have put in and the way that they have put together strategic plays to attack the beds all throughout the day has been nutty. Absolutely nutty. Rat and listen, those two players.
We should call him Kingfishy. That's his name. That's my. I mean, listen, the Rat name's the troll name. We're not going to get into that.
All right.
We'll avoid that.
Right.
We'll just call him
so
Fishy.
So Fishy and Panda then.
Yep,
all right.
perfect.
Fishy and Panda. These two, absolutely going nuts. Right. Putting together some stuff today that was I mean super impressive and super entertaining to watch, obviously, but proving that you can attack quick and win. You can attack slow and win. You can be smart about your resources, but also be very calculated about when you attack. Right? I mean, so many of the other teams were not. They just weren't moving quite as fast as what we saw. I mean, out of Panda all day, right?
Yeah, Panda really leading the charge.
I mean,
really
that's crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, exceptional play. The SLP team has looked dangerous all day today. I wasn't trying to do, the usual SLP bias stuff because being that I went there, and my little brother's playing on the team, it's kind of tough. But they did do a good job today. Okay, Rubster Panda, very clean engages. I mean, really, how quickly they're farming that TNT and they're getting it placed down. No team really found an answer for that, and it really showed. SLP looked absolutely great today, and I mean, it shows. They come out with the crown and the Steam gift cards, right? Great play to both players.
Absolutely. Huge win today. Big ups to the winners on the day. Panda and Rat, you two, fantastic work. Or Panda and Fishy, now that we're calling them.
Oh, good. We can call them
fantastic.
Rat too, honestly, if we want to. It's fine.
Listen, really great work to you folks. And I want to apologize one more time to Panda. I kept saying he, and I should have been saying she. And that brings me to actually a little bit of a greater point here about us at Minnesota Varsity League. This is a great example of a moment where I want to hear in the chat if I am referring to you by the wrong name or by the wrong pronoun, because here at Minnesota Varsity League, it does not matter what your pronoun is. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. You are welcome. It doesn't matter what your race is. You are welcome. What does matter is that I use the proper pronoun for you. What matters is that I use the right name for you and what you want to be referred to in that. So please, please, in the chat, if I need to be corrected, I want to be. If we need to be corrected, we want to be. Because we are the most inclusive esports organization in the world, and we always will be. And I don't want anyone to ever forget that. So thank you. Skeptor, do you have any final thoughts on the day?
Honestly, I don't have any final thoughts. Props to Hill Murray for that 30-minute grindfest game we saw earlier. Props to St. Louis Park for showing exceptional team play throughout the day and really, making it fun. I had lots of fun doing this Minecraft event, Thunder. I'm excited for, our next season and what it's going to be bringing. The viewership was amazing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And thanks for giving us a fun cast, man.
Yep.
All we can ask is to have a fun cast and have a good time while we're here, Thunder. And I had a good time today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Total blast. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone has a great weekend and has a great week. And we are going to see you as our season gets kicked off coming up. Follow Minnesota Varsity League and follow us, follow Skeptor, follow myself for more news as we move forward. Thank you, everybody. Take care, and we will see you soon.